Everyone else is doing it, so it must be the right thing to do. I can't change my job because it's too late to start over. There are no real choices for someone in my position. I'm not talented enough to pursue my dream. If you have ever had thoughts like these, then it's quite likely you are living in bad faith. Sartre's concept of bad faith, mauvaise foi, is essentially a form of self-deception where individuals evade responsibility for their freedom and choices by conforming to societal roles and expectations. Bad faith involves lying to oneself to avoid the anxiety and responsibility that come with true freedom. It is a denial of one's own freedom and an attempt to escape the burden of choice. This suppressing of your freedom leads to emotional turmoil, which in turn manifests as a pervasive sense of emptiness or meaninglessness in life. By deceiving yourself and living an inauthentic life, you surrender your freedom and autonomy and allow external definitions and societal roles to dictate your existence. You prioritize approval from society and material gains over personal fulfillment. This creates a sense of dissonance between your true desires and your lived experiences. This avoidance of the reality of one's freedom inevitably leads to existential anxiety or a sense of emptiness, as you are not living in alignment with your true self. Let's drill down into the idea of bad faith a bit further by introducing two key concepts, facticity and transcendence. Facticity refers to the concrete details of a person's life, such as their past actions, physical characteristics, and social circumstances. Transcendence refers to the ability of individuals to go beyond their facticity and imagine future possibilities and choices. In bad faith, individuals often emphasize one at the expense of the other. So here is an example of overemphasizing facticity, the fixed aspects of their existence, while neglecting transcendence, their freedom to choose and act beyond these fixed aspects. Consider Alex. He is deeply unhappy in his current job. Alex works in a corporate environment, doing repetitive tasks that they find unfulfilling and monotonous. Despite this dissatisfaction, Alex continues to stay in the job for many years, convincing themselves that they have no other choice. How are they emphasizing facticity? Alex believes he is trapped in his job due to various constraints, such as financial responsibilities, a lack of other job opportunities, and their specific skill set, which they think is only suitable for this type of work. Alex identifies strongly with his role as a corporate employee and sees this as a fundamental, unchangeable aspect of who they are. He thinks, "I'm not capable of doing anything else." Alex focuses heavily on external circumstances like the current job market, the expectations of family and society, and the economic climate, using these factors as justification for staying in his unfulfilling job. How are they neglecting transcendence? By emphasizing their facticity, Alex neglects their transcendence, his inherent freedom to make different choices and pursue new opportunities. He overlooks their ability to seek further education, develop new skills, or explore different career paths. Alex avoids the responsibility of taking action to change his situation. He thinks, "I can't leave my job because I need to pay the bills," without considering the various ways they could rearrange his life to make a change possible. The fear of uncertainty and the potential failure in exploring new paths makes Alex cling to his current job, thus denying his freedom to redefine their career and life. So what are the consequences of emphasizing facticity over transcendence? Alex lives inauthentically, not true to his own desires and potential. He conforms to a life that doesn't reflect their true self. And by doing so, Alex remains stagnant, unable to grow or change. This leads to persistent unhappiness and a sense of being trapped. Deep down, Alex may experience existential anguish, a nagging discomfort or anxiety, stemming from the awareness that they are not living a life true to themselves. Does this person's story resonate with you? So many people are stuck in jobs they don't think they can leave. I myself used to be a teacher and lost count of the numerous teachers I met who felt they were stuck in the job. They had the same mentality as Alex, feeling they were not capable of doing anything else. As with Alex, they were living in bad faith, favoring facticity over transcendence. And as with Alex, the teachers who wanted to leave and who, like myself, did leave, did so by embracing their transcendence. There are a number of things that Alex could do here. Engage in honest self-reflection to understand his true desires and aspirations beyond his current role, accepting that he has the freedom to make different choices despite the apparent constraints. Proactively exploring new opportunities, such as taking courses to develop new skills, networking to discover other career options, or even taking a leap to start a new venture. Confronting the fear of the unknown and the possibility of failure, understanding that these are part of the journey toward a more authentic and fulfilling life. Now let's have a look at an example of transcendence over facticity. Emily, a recent college graduate, has always been deeply passionate about music. Despite lacking formal training or experience in the industry, Emily believes wholeheartedly that her innate talent and unwavering passion will propel her to success as a professional musician. And how is Emily emphasizing transcendence? She emphasizes transcendence by placing a strong emphasis on her innate talent, passion, and belief in her ability to achieve success as a musician, despite lacking the practical experience and training typically required in the music industry. Emily firmly believes in her natural talent and deep passion for music. She sees her musical abilities as inherent qualities that transcend any limitations imposed by her lack of formal training or experience. She might say, "I don't need to worry about those things. My talent will shine through." Despite the challenges and uncertainties of pursuing a career in music, Emily maintains an unwavering belief in her ability to succeed. She views success as an inevitable outcome of her passion, creativity, and dedication to her craft. A lot of self-help books, YouTube videos, etc. all seem to promote this overemphasis on transcendence. But without balancing it with facticity, as with Emily, you are still living in bad faith. So how does this affect Emily? How is Emily neglecting facticity? Emily neglects facticity by overlooking the practical realities and constraints of pursuing a career in music. Emily has never received formal training in music theory, composition, or performance. Despite her natural talent and passion for music, she underestimates the importance of acquiring technical skills and knowledge to excel in the music industry. Emily fails to consider the financial aspects of pursuing a career in music. She overlooks the costs associated with recording equipment, studio time, marketing efforts, and other expenses required to establish herself as a professional musician. Without a solid financial plan or a source of income to support her endeavors, Emily may struggle to sustain herself financially while pursuing her musical aspirations. Emily lacks awareness of the current trends and demands of the music industry. She assumes that her unique sound and style will automatically resonate with audiences and industry professionals without conducting market research or understanding the preferences of music consumers. As a result, Emily may struggle to find her niche in the competitive music market and connect with her target audience effectively. What are the consequences of emphasizing transcendence over facticity? By neglecting the practical realities of the music industry, Emily may have unrealistic expectations about the challenges and obstacles she will face on her journey. This could lead to disappointment and frustration when her progress does not align with her idealized vision of success. Emily's lack of market awareness and understanding of consumer preferences may make it challenging for her to connect with her target audience effectively. Without conducting market research and understanding the needs and preferences of music consumers, Emily may struggle to find her niche in the competitive music market and attract a loyal fan base. Without a realistic understanding of the challenges and demands of the industry, Emily may be ill-prepared to overcome obstacles and setbacks along the way. This could jeopardize her chances of achieving success and realizing her dreams as a professional musician. So while Emily is aspirational about her career, which many people would applaud, that aspiration without balancing with facticity means that not only will she not succeed, but she won't even understand why she failed. And that's really tragic. If you're watching this video, you're more likely to favor facticity over transcendence, so Emily's Sartre may not resonate with you. But perhaps you know someone like Emily. Certainly in my teaching days at a secondary school, when it came to careers, there were always students who wanted to become the next pop star but were not in a band, wanted to be a famous footballer but only played a bit of footy at school. They were living in bad faith, but as with Emily, there were a number of things they could have done. To overcome this form of bad faith, Emily needs to balance her transcendence with a realistic acknowledgement of her facticity by Emily should recognize the significance of facticity in shaping her path forward. This involves acknowledging the practical realities of the music industry, including the need for technical skills, financial stability, and market awareness. Emily can take proactive steps to enhance her skills and knowledge in music theory, composition, performance, and other relevant areas. By gaining insights into market dynamics and consumer behavior, Emily can tailor her music and promotional efforts more effectively. Emily should develop a realistic plan that outlines her goals, strategies, and actionable steps for achieving success in the music industry. Emily should remain open to feedback and be willing to adjust her strategies based on changing circumstances and feedback from her audience and peers. Emily can continue to grow and evolve as a musician. Despite the challenges and setbacks she may encounter, Emily should maintain her determination and perseverance in pursuing her musical aspirations. By staying focused on her goals and remaining resilient in the face of adversity, Emily can overcome obstacles and continue moving forward towards her dreams. Okay, so those were some examples of how bad faith can take place. If these resonated with you, it's worth taking time to reflect whether you have achieved the balance between facticity and transience. It's often the case that people hide behind social roles and let these roles define their identity. You might not even realize that you're living in bad faith, but you might have a sense of existential dread or feeling of unhappiness that you can't quite track down. This is a consequence of bad faith. You are not living life, but instead role-playing expectations society has created for you. This has led to self-objectification. This is where you view yourselves as a fixed entity defined by your roles, rather than as a free agent capable of change. So how to achieve a balance between facticity and transcendence? 1. Self-reflection and awareness. Understand your facticity. Reflect on the concrete aspects of your existence, such as your personal history, socioeconomic background, skills, and limitations. Acknowledge the constraints and challenges that these factors impose on your life. Recognize your transcendence. Embrace your freedom to transcend these limitations through your choices and actions. Understand that you have the power to shape your life and define your own path, regardless of your circumstances. 2. Set realistic goals. Evaluate your aspirations. Assess your long-term goals and aspirations in light of both your facticity and your potential for transcendence. Consider what is realistically achievable given your current situation and resources. Break goals into manageable steps. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks that you can work on incrementally. This approach allows you to make progress while remaining mindful of your practical constraints. 3. Cultivate self-acceptance. Accept your facticity. Embrace the aspects of your existence that you cannot change, such as your past experiences or certain innate characteristics. Practice self-compassion and cultivate acceptance of these aspects of yourself. Empower yourself through transcendence. Use your freedom to transcend self-imposed limitations or limiting beliefs. Challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and explore new possibilities. 4. Seek support and resources. Utilize available resources. Take advantage of resources and support systems that can help you navigate your journey. This may include seeking guidance from mentors, accessing educational opportunities, or connecting with supportive communities. Build a support network. Surround yourself with people who believe in your potential and encourage you to pursue your goals. Share your aspirations with trusted friends or family members who can offer guidance and support. 5. Embrace flexibility and adaptability. Remain open to change. Stay flexible and open-minded in your approach to achieving your goals. Be willing to adapt your plans and strategies based on new information or unexpected challenges that arise. Learn from setbacks. View setbacks and failures as opportunities for growth and learning rather than insurmountable obstacles. Use these experiences to refine your approach and move forward with renewed determination. 6. Practice mindfulness and self-care. Stay present. Practice mindfulness to stay grounded in the present moment and maintain perspective on your goals and challenges. Mindfulness can help you avoid becoming overwhelmed by anxieties about the future or regrets about the past. Prioritize self-care. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being as you pursue your goals. Make time for activities that replenish your energy and provide you with a sense of fulfillment outside of your pursuit of transcendence. By making these 6 areas the basis tenets of your life, you can ensure that you create and maintain a balance between facticity and transcendence. Watching this video, if you've just taken one thing away, it should be that denying one's freedom and authenticity can rob life of its inherent meaning and purpose. Without the ability to pursue meaningful goals or live in alignment with one's values, you struggle to find fulfillment or satisfaction in your lives. This loss of meaning can exacerbate feelings of existential anxiety or emptiness, leading to a profound sense of despair or nihilism. By removing oneself from bad faith, you can reclaim your sense of freedom and autonomy. I want you to embrace your capacity to make choices and shape your own lives according to your true desires and values. I want you to shed the layers of self-deception and conformity inherent in bad faith, which will create in you a newfound sense of authenticity. I want you to no longer feeling compelled to hide or suppress aspects of yourself to fit societal expectations. Instead, embrace your true self and live in alignment with your values, beliefs, and aspirations. Embracing one's freedom is essential. Understand that you are free to do whatever you want. Literally right now, I could buy a one-way ticket to Mongolia, or walk out of the house with no clothes on, or take a basketball to work, or tattoo myself head to toe. You get the idea. Recognize that we are all free to make whatever choice we want. And of course that with that freedom comes the responsibility and anxiety of the consequences of that freedom. Recognize that you are responsible for your choices, and so you are responsible for the person you are. To be at peace with yourself, you have to ensure these choices are based on true desires and values rather than societal expectations or predefined roles. Constantly reflect on your actions, motivations, and beliefs to avoid falling into patterns of bad faith. This will be difficult to do as it requires a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about oneself. But it will be totally worthwhile, as removing yourself from bad faith will empower you to take ownership of your lives and actions. No longer will you feel like a passive bystander or victim of circumstance. Instead, you will recognize your agency and responsibility in shaping your own destiny. And the last thing I want to say is, as you move to living more authentically and in alignment with your true self, you will replace the inner turmoil or existential angst that accompanies living in bad faith with a greater sense of inner peace and contentment. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, press subscribe for more videos like this.